Hey, what's up everybody? Sometimes I make good on my promises. I'm kidding. Today, I've got an unboxing video for the essential phone as promised. Enan here from Droid Mania. So let's get to it. I've seen this before since I had the phone about 6 weeks ago for a few days. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video and I'll explain why this is my second one. I know I'm a complex buyer, but what can I say? If you haven't seen this phone before, it certainly is stunning. It kind of reminds me of when I use the iPhone daily, you know, back in the days of the 4, 4S. This is kind of what I wanted the 5 to be. If you saw my video from yesterday, then you know that the Galaxy Note 8 is my favorite phone right now for 2017, but it doesn't mean that I won't look at others. So inside the packaging, the presentation is just as nice as the outside of the box. So far, it's a good experience. You've got a 27-watt Type-C power brick for fast charging, which you'll need because there's no wireless charging here. You guys know I like that, but it's not a deal breaker. I like the Type-C cable here, seems to have a decent length and looks cool too. We do have a Type-C to 3.5mm headphone connector because there's no audio jack on this phone. Hidden inside this little pocket is a SIM ejector and some legal and warranty info. Moving on, here's the main attraction. The essential phone. From the moment you pick up this phone, you'll notice the premium build quality here. The back of the phone is made of ceramic and is free from markings. I mean, there's no branding whatsoever, in case that means something for you. I hope it comes across on camera, but I give props to Essential because this phone does look good, and in the design department, it can certainly hold its own. When it comes to the display, it's an IPS LCD covered by Gorilla Glass 5, with a pixel density of 504 and an 85% screen to body ratio. So it's mostly screen. It weighs a good bit too, coming in at about 185 grams. Now before my first boot, let's take a quick look around. This phone does have a titanium frame. Nestled in on the right, you've got the volume up and down buttons individually separated, followed by the power button. There's 4 antenna lines, 2 on each side, but barely noticeable. On the bottom, you've got a noise cancelling mic just before the SIM tray, so be careful to poke the right one. The Type-C port and a single speaker. On the left-hand side and top, they're clean and simple. On the back, you've got the fingerprint sensor, the connectors for the mods, another noise cancelling mic, a dual 13 megapixel camera, laser autofocus, and dual LED flash. You've also got an 8 megapixel front-facing camera. Wow. Boot up and setup is pretty fast. You'll find an update waiting for you out of the box. New, the phone is running Android 7.1. It's clean, there's really no bloatware, and gives you that stock Android on a premium build. I'll use this phone over the next week or so. I was able to get the iPhone X for launch day, so I'll give my thoughts in the coming days. Stick around for that. When it comes to my initial impressions, I can say that I like what I see, although cases and screen protectors might be a problem, but who knows? Maybe I won't need them. Okay, so there you guys have it. Now this was my quick unboxing of the Essential phone. Earlier I did mention that this was my second time purchasing this phone, and I'll have a card right about here explaining what actually I went through when I purchased it the first time. I did eventually receive that phone about a week later with little to no contact from Essential. I had about 5 days, I think, to return it. So, of course, you know, me being me, I did open it. I tried out the phone. There were a few things that I did like. So after paying $699 for the phone itself and then another $100 on top of that for the extra insurance, I figured that was a pretty hefty price tag, so I had to return it. Thinking back about the price, now that I've purchased the Galaxy S8, the S8 Plus, the Galaxy Note 8, the Pixel XL2, and now the iPhone X, $699 actually wasn't such a bad price. Needless to say, now that the phone's $499, I figured that would be the perfect opportunity for me to jump in and get the phone in, so I could actually do a review and test it out. This time I did order the phone from Amazon. It came in about 2 days, thanks Prime. So now I can actually test out this phone, put it through its paces, and give my feedback. If you're new to the channel, now would be a time to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Welcome to the channel. If you've enjoyed this video, do leave me a thumbs up. It really helps out the video and the channel so I can keep doing what I'm doing. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one.